Welcome back to Toronto. We always love having you here.
Thank
you must
you.
love coming to our city.
Well, I think you guys are very neutral and fun.
That's a good way to put it.
But you have a nice positive perspective on life.
Well, that's good. And you have a lot of fans here, so that must be an advantage.
People are
too.
excited about the Much Music Awards, and I always love playing those.
Yeah, well, we love seeing you. We always love to see what you're going to do on them, so I look forward to that. Congratulations on this. And I have to ask you, I mean, you are no stranger to being in the spotlight, but having cameras around you 24/7, I mean, what got you to do something like that?
Well, I had the idea in the winter of 2010. I had just put out a record in August that year, Teenage Dream, and it was, people were really reacting to it. They were liking the songs, it was reacting at radio, and we were, myself and my management were planning the tour. And I had only played kind of like smaller venues, maybe like huge clubs, 1,500 people in the United States. And then all of a sudden we started booking the tour, and we started to notice that like the demand was so high, I could play arenas, which is a huge jump from like a big club tour to arenas. It's just like something you don't typically do, because then you usually go bankrupt. So I felt like, well, maybe I should be documenting this whole process, because I am either A, going to lose my marbles, have a breakdown, go bankrupt, or have the biggest success of my life. Thankfully, it was the biggest success of my life.
Yeah.
And I hired these guys from England, these two young boys, to come out, who had done some behind-the-scenes work for me on Firework, and they were just out on the road with me in like the corner of the room, catching everything. And I didn't know it was going to be this huge movie. Now that it's turned into this huge thing, I just thought, let's catch it and let's see what we're going to go from there.
Well,
with
I'm
all
sure
of
your
it.
fans are going to absolutely love this, to get an inside look at what you're really all about.
Yeah, I really wanted to be very honest with it too. It wasn't, I didn't want to just make some fanfare kind of like, oh, Katy Perry's great movie. I mean, it shows really unflattering sides of me, where I'm obviously exhausted or obviously dealing with some personal problems, and it shows that it's an extreme, hardworking situation where
you are a real person, Katy.
I think I am. I think I am, and it's important because I think that people have this skewed perception that, like, you know, when I walk out of the room, I'm perfect, or people in my position are perfect, and that's how they achieve success. And that's not what people should believe. That they shouldn't have to have a possession, or they shouldn't have to be like someone, or be, you know, gorgeous from head to toe. I'm not like this when I wake up. It takes time.
How do you decide what color hair you're going to have? I always wonder, you use great colors all the time.
I spin the Pantone wheel and close my eyes and just pick.
Today's perfect. I love that shade. That looks awesome on you.
Thank you.
You've said that you want to do more movies. We heard you in the Smurfs. I mean, awesome stuff. Where do you want to go? What would you like to see yourself doing in terms of doing more film work?
I would love to do a film, but I know that you have to really dedicate yourself to it. I have a lot of friends that are actors and actresses, and I see them really go through it emotionally when they decide to film a movie, and it's really a big kind of collaborative process, and you usually don't get so much control. I'm such a control freak, and you know, I was in the edit bay with this film all the way up until yesterday. I was in the edit bay right before I came here. Just making sure everything is perfect, that the sound sounds great, that we're catching everything in the right scenes and everything, the story flows really well. I don't really think I could have that kind of control as an actress, so that frightens me a little bit.
Well, then you're going to have to direct, produce, write everything.
I might just go that route, which will be completely self-sabotaging, I'm sure.
No. Well,
if it's right for me, I will lay my heart down on the tracks for it.
Well, I'm sure it'll be a success whatever you do. You're just fantastic in
Thanks.
concert and everything. Best of luck with this, and
Thank you.
have a really good time at the Much Music Awards.
I really appreciate that.
You're very welcome. Nice
Cool.
meeting you. Thank
Nice
you.
to meet you.
Nice meeting you.